Stand to, mech warriors, and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech Advanced 3062 as we get into the campaigns of the Neutron Stars. And last time, well, we're currently wiping out an entire planet. This is actually the last mission on that planet. And there appear to be a lot more mechs in this one, although there's still a shed load of vehicles, which is irritation. I live in Florida. The majority of our population is considered antiques. That makes sense. I'm just going to reserve and we'll see what's flashing by. So we've got a 7. 7 didn't appear to be anything interesting. Okay. Now we're on a 6. Please don't. Okay, one of our mechs is it's a 50-tonner. Could be a Medusa. Could also be a Hunchback 2C, which would be unpleasant. Got a sensor lock. That's mean. Got us all with that one. Okay. Up and down again. Not sure what we're being shot at by. ATMs maybe? 5. Room 5 could be. 60-ton vehicle. Little bit more getting through that time, unfortunately. Do I think I can build up more pips than he's being shot at? The answer to that question is he can. He's just going to be exposed a little bit, so let's do that. Oh. That's going to be fun. Oh, a Masakari! Dude, I've wanted one of these for so long. Every time we run into him. I want a Masakari. I want it bad. Give me a Masakari. We're not going to be able to get him. I mean, there's just too much in the way between us earning a Masakari and us, being happy. The Prowler is probably going to be the easiest shot because, the Masakari is under spawn protection. But we do have a Mars assault vehicle, which is unpleasant in a variety of ways. I'm going to not waste too much pressure on you because I want to be able to be aggressive moving forward. Up to the I'm trying to crit out something. It'll be the only way we can try, but yeah. It's Mars and it has high ground.
They've got a lock on
oh, fudge!
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Well, now I've gotta move.
On my way. Double
got an Oro. And a flat-out carrier. It's a UAC-5 carrier. That's fascinating. If I'd missed, I had a chance of hitting the Mars, so it was worth it. But we did also manage to hit with all 3 shots. Unfortunately, he managed to spread it across 2 separate areas, so that makes that slightly less useful. I want you to swing around the corner and blow up the... Yes, the him. Bullet exchanger. I can work with that.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Okay, so give me target on the carrier. 50%, I gotta shoot through a Warhammer. You can totally do it.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
You kinda totally did it. I mean, you didn't shoot my friend, and that's sort of the more important bit.
Waiting for orders.
Jump. Take to the skies.
Sweet.
Hi. I can't kill you, but I may kill you.
Engaging with target.
Okay, solid hit. So he's exposed now, which makes him vulnerable. So, Greybeard, I require you to actually take care of the problem. How much tough is this building? An 80 could actually survive a theoretical hit, but I kind of want to bounce over here. If I bounce over here, then I have a higher chance of actually causing the effect that I want. I'm gonna risk it. To the skies. Hopefully the Mars does not kill us. Penetrating hit, but no critical follow-up. Of course, Warden will bring on the Kit Fox, who we will attempt to utilize from the range with which it was designed for. Or I can wait. I mean, that's an option too. Yeah, I'm gonna wait with him. Let the enemy respond. There's a lot of toughness. A Blood Asp. Wait, what? Hold up. That's... This is a 3 skull mission, guys. Them ain't 3 skull mechs. The Masakari is an assault mech, and the Blood Asp sure as shit is an assault mech as well. So... what? Oh god, it's a good one too. At least the Masakari missed with the gun that mattered, but he did narc the dervish.
I'm losing armor bad.
Okay, that's not good. Hell of a mission swing. The hell of a swing. That's some. It's 3 of 14 priority salvage. It's not even that good. Ugh, I'm disgusted.
Reserving action.
Incoming out? You could say that. Wait, what the
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
The leg. Right. I mean, at this rate, it might be a good idea to pull out, yeah. This Warhammer's going down. I mean, he's not gonna stay standing. Oh, sure, why not? Just tank that shot direct. Yeah, we're through important bits of the armor.
That hit something important.
Crucifix. Like, I'm willing to fight something reasonable, but this is fucked up. They smell blood. That's not blood. Look at that big retreat, but she should probably press it. No, she doesn't show up immediate. Oh, it does pull out immediate. Bad faith? Fuck your bad faith. It's 2 assault mechs and enough heavy armor in order to wipe out something twice our size. Fuck that. On that terrain where there's no cover, no. That's not a fight you run. Everybody had crossing fields of fire. Everyone had no cover. And everybody had LRMs. That's not something my company can handle at the moment. And I'll also double heatsink for my trouble too. I can get a free part. We didn't kill anything, but it could have done. If it had just been the Masakari, would have taken it. The Blood Asp changes that equation completely. Because the Blood Asp adds to it 2 ERPPCs with 75 damage each, and 2 heavy large lasers. I don't know what they've cooked up for heavy large lasers in this mod, but in other mods, the heavy large laser is no joke. The 2 skulls higher than was shown in the mission level. That's a conceit to clan technology. That's not a conceit to clan tonnage. We're not talking changing a normal XL engine to a clan XL engine or ERPPC to a clan ERPPC. We're talking you've stepped up from the last heaviest thing you sent at us was like what was it? A Kintaro, which was a Soloma unit, to now you're sending a Blood Asp. That's not 2 levels higher. Rising a 3 scale mission gun drop in the middle of multiple lances. There's a difference. That they don't, at least as far as I know, they're not, when someone says that, they're not saying literally this is the tonnage equivalent of a 5 scale mission. But I am salty as fuck. Words do not describe my salt. Let's have a double heatsinks to patch you up with no problems. We're due for an upgrade cycle. We've cleared out the planet at this point, so we do need to modify things. But it was 100% black. We're like, oh yeah, clan missions. I expect clan firepower to hurt. That's not a problem. I don't expect to be dropped on by that, because that's not clan firepower. That's tonnage. Tonnage is different. You have a single clan XL engine. I'm gonna pick up a decent fire sport mech by now. But that's not gonna happen, is it? Do you already have a Clan XL? The next heaviest is that Warhammer. So if we were to fully rip out this Warhammer and fix it, we're going to turn this Warhammer into a Warhammer C. This is my plan. It is a good plan, and you shall see. First and foremost, I'm going to come along to that Clan XL engine. We're going to throw that sucker right on in there. Boom! Instantly, we can't afford it. Mother fudger. That Blood Asp has an Alpha 310 default 4 with weapon set. I believe it. A lot of that is pinpoint to. Pull out that Guardian ECM and put in a fancy Clan ECM. There's even more tonnage. Pull out these stupid ERPPCs and swap them in for superior Clan ERP. I only have the one? Really? Thought we had two. That's a shame we only had the one. That's really disappointing, actually. And now I have 10 tons of gear. Because why not? What do you do with 10 tons of gear? Well, we can... Do I have a Clan double heatsink kit? I don't think so. Just a double heatsink kit, so no. So things to do obviously are big engine. Go for big engine. Internals, fusion cores. What's the biggest engine you've got? Sure, we'll go up to a 300 rated fusion core. Pull out the E-cooling one. E-cooling 1, of course, leads to an E-cooling 2. That allows me to pull out a double heatsink for the same temperature. Or I could, you know, keep it in there. I mean, I'm already toast here. 132. If I pull you out, that makes your weapon, energy. I'm tempted to throw on more ERPPCs. That would just be funny. I'm really tempted to do something like that. I mean, it's a bad idea. And I can't modify this mech anyway. I need 1.5 million CPLs anyway. Max armor? Yeah, we'd get max armor. Probably don't need Pharaoh because of low crit slots, or if you have Clan Pharaoh. We do have Clan Pharaoh now, there is that. But with only one ERPPC, that's changed my mind on it. Happy with you to have snubs. Also, mass pulse laser fire, that's just ridiculous. Could sell these Kintaro parts, but I'm saving them for obvious reasons. I sell the rifleman. Because budget. It's 2.2 million CBs. Time to sell stuff. There's a lot of stuff we could sell. There's nothing worth buying here on this planet. LB20X, woo. I mean, the UX5s are interesting. But they deal 10 less damage than normal. Which kinda sucks. Large lasers. Ammo for the Arrow 4. None of that. Interesting things I could do to the kit facts. Let's navigate. Set up a navigation. Don't worry, I'll fix the Warhammer in transit. Show me the Tuscal planet. I was wondering when you finally get rid of the primitive rifleman. I had hope. I like riflemen. So, sadly, it's not going to be anything we'll do with for a while. Besides, the last time I sold it, we instantly ran into another one. I think Clan Jade Falcon will actually have interesting mechs to fight. Instead of, you know, suddenly whipping out the Blood Asp. The last seconds, like, surprise! Blood Asp! Good as new. You're gonna complete your gosh darn treatment. Good, you got dependable. This is not super useful to me, but hey, you have it. Okay. Patch up the Warhammer. Found drugs, don't escort. Exactly. But no, the primitive rifleman will be of no use to us anymore. Sadly, this is true. I should do minor upgrades though. Do. Now fix you. There we go. The minor upgrades can. Oh, I have two. Yeah, I have two clan ferrofibruses.
Shouldn't be too
Let's give a
hard.
minor upgrade to our marauder. Just make it a little bit more dependable. And that minor upgrade can include swapping out this for good. Actually, really doesn't have any room for minor upgrade now, does it? I mean, I could make room for a much heavier missile loadout. Because one of the things we picked up is a pair of Clan LRM-20s. They weigh 5 tons apiece. They also generate a shitload of heat. Holy crap. That's a lot of heat. I got E-cooling Tims 2 in here. So I pulled out the MRM and dropped the PPC for the vastly superior PPC clan. 9 tons. Need to lose that. Or the Gauss rifle. The Gauss rifle is nice for the pinpoint. Warhammer holding up for overall loadout. Well, it's being repaired for the next 3 days, so it doesn't matter. You don't have... Oh, you do have, but it's a head-mounted missile launcher. I can't do anything with that. I want to free up a ton on most of my designs in order to give them more stuff. NSD or W, that's a lot of stumps around here.
That
Huh?
work order you submitted is complete.
Tell me my poor Warhammer. You should have a missile launcher hardpoint, right? Please tell me you have 2. You probably just have 1. Because I can't have nice things. I'm whining. Which I do on occasion. But there's reasons. Gonna give you some minor tonnage savers and some minor space holders. Give you an extra ton of armor. Well, half a ton of armor anyway. Anything else I can give to you? Medium laser is worthless. He needs more armor. I kept the medium laser in the first place. That gives you 108 for 108, which is nice. Not ideal, don't get me wrong, but unless I can somehow swap in an ERPPC clan, that's what we're gonna get. Oh, I have the room for it. Holy shoot. Well, I didn't notice that. Weapons around? Oh, okay, I get it. Air PPC goes inboard, that air PPC goes hand mounted. That gives me a toastiness of 108 for 137 and turns you into a miniature awesome, which is pretty fun. And then I can armor you up as desired. Let's get you up to a little bit more on them legs. Torso. There we go. Minor amounts of increased armor. Pretty significant increase in firepower. Because we've just picked up, 75 damage, and we lost in total 45 plus 20, 65. So we picked up 10 more damage, and we gained some range with Guardian and Elysium. Yep. So that's a pretty reasonable upgrade, I feel. Not amazing, but every bit helps.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Not sure if there's much else I can do with the rest of the mechs. I've got no room at the moment inside the Marauder. The Dervish... There's things I can do to this Dervish. Although there's one thing I'm going to do to this Dervish. No. Say that. No, I don't want to do it. I was going to pull off a ton of ammunition. But running this many shots on 800 rounds total was a very difficult thing to have pulled off. This is a walking time bomb and I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I can't touch the Dervish. It is decently tough-ish. That build is tempting to name it. Go ahead, they're there to be used. Do I have anything with 2 missile hardpoints that isn't my Kit Fox? Because I just modified my Kit Fox. Good you, but I kind of want to. Yeah, I've got nobody who's got twin missile hardpoints. Because I want to use the LRMs. I mean, I could use it on this one. I'm completely honest, this loadout doesn't exactly appeal to me anyway. Takes away a lot of its capabilities for scouting, but it does grant it a pretty astonishing throw weight. Forget which version of the Kit Fox explicitly this is, but this is actually a version of the Kit Fox. We're gonna modify it a little bit, obviously. Missiles, show me. I have enough for 6 shots. No, 3 shots because I've got that. Because I've doubled them up. No, wait, 6 shots. Yeah, I was right the first time. For Artemis. Well, let's see if I can give him an Artemis. I'm not sure that I have one. Oh, I do. Lovely. Does the cockpit gives me nothing inherent. Fascinating. Alright, so we will go with the Artemis ammunition. It's a light mech with as many missiles as a catapult. Yup. I could even give it the catapult C4's 2 small lasers. Alright, Artemis ammunition. More Artemis ammunition. Follow the leaders. And... Form, maybe? Give me half a ton left. Put armor up. Do I happen to have any clan tags that I picked up randomly? I did. There we go. I forget which version of the clan alarms have no minimum range. Yup. So basically all this is just Artemis MRMs. And this mech will be chill as a cucumber. Nearly maximum armor across the board too. I think that'll work. I think that's a reasonable design. Fun fact, 2 times CLRM-20s is lighter than... Yeah.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Yeah. Because it's what, 12 or 14 tons for an MRM-40? Clan alarms are amazing, and they should be one of your #1 things that you should look for on a list of things that you need in order to create superior mech designs. Basically, Kit Fox Alpha? Yeah, that's the one. Because there is a Kit Fox... I can't remember if it was an LRM-20 or an LRM-15 pair. They're just more toasty?
Hey boss.
Yeah, they're tiny.
Just completed those upgrades.
Clan alarms and ATMs are amazing. We're almost on cue, but no. Because I was thinking about picking up one of our larger upgrades. But that's not gonna be possible. That's 2.2 million. That's 720,000, which is reasonable. 360 reduces our travel time. Could pick up tech ones. Oh, is this all morale now? All morale now. Medbay 2 I could afford. The next level of dry system. I know we normally try and use the transit between. I'm so close I'm gonna sit with it. I'm close enough to being able to afford it. Applying clan weight savings to MRMs is hilariously fun. Well, for missiles it's literally half. So an MRM 40 would become 7 tons or 6 or 7 tons.
Ready to go over financials?
15 and 5 pairs. Ah, interesting way of doing it. Yeah, so 2 LRM-20s and a tag, because why not? I think the tag will work out quite nicely. Don't worry, we're gonna get another battle in today. I'm not leaving it on that note. I am goddamn determined to get a fight in that I can win. I was so excited to see a Massacarea, and I was like, surely this must be the only thing. I was wrong. Derek, are you going to switch back to BattleTech for the vehicle update, or are you going to continue to wait out? That will be a vote that we will put up to our peoples. So yeah, we'll find out. A Bubble, why the hell are you fighting people? I punish them both. You can both get low spirits. I know it's the wrong choice, but you know what? I'm not going to show favorites. You both started it. You both getting punished. Yeah, we'll put it to a community vote. The community shall decide, and we'll all be happy. Hopefully.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
Continue. Thank you. Thank you very much. If I sold a whole bunch of mech parts, I could absolutely afford it. Gonna wait 3 days. Civil War in the Federated Commonwealth. It has happened. Typo, by the way. Typo. Mercury's broadcast on 3063 January 7th. Magurad, that's a hell of a name. Merely formalizing an existing state of affairs, Victor Steiner Davian has called on all Federated Commonwealth forces to oppose Catherine Steiner's rule, to join him as he struggles to depose her, declaring an open state of rebellion against her rule. Publicly accusing Catherine of ordering the assassination of their younger brother Arthur, Victor has maintained that Catherine is unfit for rule over the Federated Commonwealth and must be removed at any cost. For her part, Catherine has denied any involvement in Arthur's death and has accused Victor of simple jealousy and ambition, because that's what I do when I'm jealous of someone. I accuse them of murder. In order to maintain the supposed neutrality of Comstar, Victor Steiner Davian also resigned as Commander General of the Star League Defense Forces and temporarily stepped down as Presenter Marshal of Comstar, with Victor's friend Hohiro Kurita taking command of the Star League Defense Forces and his staunch opponent Gavin Dow taking over as Presenter Marshal pro tempore. Forces throughout the Innersphere are quickly aligning themselves for one side or the other, and we're all going to stop all that alignment with nuclear bombs. Name it Davian, it's okay. Just curious, I made a new sub-mod that's optional for the BattleTech release. Interesting. I think she actually name is Microsa. She did? She did? Everyone's like, she did it. How do you know, though? Stop. Okay, let's go kill somebody. Give them something to do. Wow, come to a 2-skull planet. All you find are 1-skull missions. Capture base, defend base, duo. Tempting. And duo. Jade Falcon in the process is going to be set up a duel with them over the matter. 1 of 4, or 500,000 Seabills. I mean, it's against Clan Jade Falcon, so you never know. What's our limits? What are the things that we're not allowed to bring heavier than? Huh, there are no limits. The limits are, there are none. Okay, I've got a Marauder and a brand new thing. Neutron? Is Pyro coming with me? No, Urando is coming with me with his amazing gunnery. Alright, let's go see if we can't kill somebody with 145 tons. Read the story, she hired the assassin. Duels are fun. Duels are fun. They're also relatively quick. Because it's only 4 units on the whole map. You wouldn't know that from the loading time. If we named Shade's mech the White Knight and then covered in Moody Blues lyrics, what? I'm not even sure I get what that would even be referencing. Interesting though. But yeah, the hopefully this will not take too long. Hopefully I'll get a headshot and we'll get everything, but that's not gonna happen. You can't even guarantee a mech by doing this. If one of them's a Medusa and we headshot it and then we get the one part and get the three other parts for random, then we could build a Medusa. But that's not gonna happen. Let's all be honest with ourselves. We might get a Guardian ECM, maybe an ERPPC. I'll take the ERPPC if I can get it. You wanna know what the perfect dueling mech is for low tonnage brackets, 50 ton and below? The absolute perfect one-on-one forced into a duel scenario. Hunchback 2C. Twin UAC 20s. You just can't take that.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, we get to fight.
Never seen anything like
We have to defeat the lovers. I feel kind of bad about this, not gonna lie. It's like, you just wanted to fall in love and be crazy kids. Oh, they brought a 60 tonner. Never mind, these crazy kids brought some crazy gear. Alright, they're gonna move before us. I predict quick draw. Neutron getting to move super fast because Neutron is psychotic. Also because I'm maxing out as much as I can with his capabilities. What do you got here? Oh, that's mean. That is the meanest thing you've done to me. Oh, okay, you did drop a Blood Asp and a Massacre on me. Like we still have some visual problems with our mad dogs. Hi Vulture. Structure exposed. Just give me engine crits. Explosion contained. Left torso destroyed.
Well, who needed salvage anyways?
Oh, that's not gonna save me. Alright, awesome. You're up next. You don't need to run into close range, if I'm completely honest. You can just walk into it. Is it a bushwhacker? Oh, that's a Viper. Viper's a terrible mix. Oh, it was a street dog. Interesting.
affirmative.
There we go. Oh, that somehow didn't knock you over. Okay. Not the right mech name? Yes, it's a vulture. We recognize the vulture exists. Ah yes, the Viper. In all of its deadly medium laser glory. Crash mech. Gigantic engine. 40 something tons. Is it 40 or 45 tons?
I'm on the clock.
In any event, it's light. The only reason that we used it in our last campaign was because the name of the campaign was literally Apollo's Vipers. So we had to use it. We had no choice. We were contractually obligated.
One attitude adjustment coming right up.
The pain is going down on you, sir. The pain. Mad Dog is astonishingly quick.
Aye, aye.
Alright. Discount awesome.
Double time. Let's go.
We have temperature problems. How bad are these temperature problems? 10%? No problem.
Roger that.
Solid. And now we'll step into the water and we'll just sit here and we'll do this all day. Hi, little Viper. Oh, you charged me and missed. I think that was a mistake. Just gonna go on a limb.
Know who's
Of course, we could
still
also get
grabbing
Shades
all the
Lancelot, the
armor?
Mohawk, listen turn, and call it pity to fool. Point defense! How well did it do? Not well at all. Viper gets to move first. What you gonna do? You're gonna jump away. Penetrate.
Okay. That
Oh.
was really bad.
I'm on the clock.
Now you
What do
die,
want?
little one. Now you die.
All right, let's get down to it.
Hi.
cream of the crop will rise to the top.
Mad Dog still getting involved. Point defense still involved. So that was interesting. You almost took off in a very important arm of mine. How badly damaged are you? Oh wow, not very damaged at all.
Ready for orders.
But the important thing is that you are off kilter. That's honestly the only thing I really care about. And I'm gonna precision strike you because it's funny and I think I can take your head off. Will I keep the temperature high? Let's find out. Shoot it!
Engage target.
That's a nice set of hits.
Target.
It's also, you know,
taken.
forced knockdown. Yeah, that was a pretty nice backstab that he pulled off. Ooh. He does get to move first, though. And he will get to jump jet anyway. Which he'll no doubt do to get behind my Warhammer, won't he? No, he's gonna hobble. My Warhammer from the front, will ya, huh? I mean, the Warhammer is not exactly super well armored.
Oh,
Should have considered that for the duel.
guys.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
You didn't move nearly fast enough to keep yourself from getting killed.
All right, let's get down to it.
I'll recover Kitty Bear. You guys are mean. And how many missiles can your clan EZM take? A lot, apparently.
Well, who needed salvage anyway?
Panics and critical so. You're a clan mech. Why would you even think that's a good idea?
What do you need?
Okay, I'm gonna do a bit of multi-target action here. So, bravo. There we go.
Multiple enemies. Locked on.
Dead. Knocked down. Beautiful. One thing I dislike comics actually going for me. They've been trying to nerf that and make it so they don't do that. That's the reason why actually why clan accuracy is now horrible. To be fair, Bloody didn't want clan mechs in the game anyway.
One enemy just right.
That's bull flags,
I
mate!
can see why people enjoy this line of work.
Unsalvageable part. One top Viper. Yeah, we scattered badly for our charge, unfortunately. Unfortunately, also, it's going to be like a couple days out now for our Warhammer because we got to replace the double heatsink. At least we didn't break his knees. That would have been worse. Was yes, it is no longer. It is an ex-Viper. All right, not too terrible. Not amazing, but not terrible. Could have gone better. Mini awesome, very toasty, as we expected. Yeah, we lost the left torso, one of our heat sinks. But heavy medium laser, streak SRMs, omnipods. Oh, there's a lot of gear here. Could grab a small pulse clan. Those are always very interesting. Oh, actually, clan AMS weighs half a ton. Is it better than normal AMS? I wonder. But it's a heavy medium laser. But I'll never use it because I'll have one of them. Hey, we got the heavy medium laser anyway. We're calling it Mega Sexler. What? That doesn't even make sense. Alright. So we're gonna have to patch up the Warhammer again. We might be able to take that assassination mission without it. I'll have to check the actual cash values on it. Because if the cash value is high, then odds are there's actually a defense. I'm very angry about that Blood Asp. Very angry. You denied me a perfectly valid Massacre. I need to get I need to get an Excel engine into that Warhammer. Because that much extra tonnage will let us armor up. And it is mini awesome at that point. If I can get a clan double heatsink kit, then I can really get to work on it. Finding those will be hard. No, we avoided the Blood Asp. We did not stay to fight. Do you have... I want to say for College Master. I do. Do you have comfortable? Okay, yeah, so he's got the full bonus now to his initiative. That's gonna be fun. I'll save up for Call Shot Mastery since his mech will definitely benefit from it. A 15% off of an ER large laser, an ER PPC, and a Gauss rifle is absolutely useful. Too bad about the work. Yeah. Would have been nice to steal it, but sometimes you gotta know when to bail the fuck out. I mean, so close, we're one away. Alright, let's patch this thing up. Let's get it rocking and rolling again. I'm a little bit concerned about how easy it was to penetrate. If I could get clan gas rifles on this thing, oh, I'd be so happy. Yeah, I have the tonnage, I think, for a clan XL engine on this thing, or the crit spots for it. Find out. I mean, yeah, obviously I can't do it with that there. Ooh, no, I'm down to 2. Pull that out. Put in the big core. Put in the manly sized e-cooling. And then, so we're back up to the same heat. We max armor you, because it's important. And that brings us just slightly, there we go, 2 tons. Go pulse laser, I could go a lot of different things actually. I mean, this will cost us 2 million CPOs. Not many heat sinks in legs. Double heat sinks don't fit in legs, or at least not intersphere ones. If we had clan ones, sure, we could do that, but no, I'm not using double heat sinks there because they don't fit there. That gives me 2 tons. Oh, if I could have 3 clan here. Ooh, do I have a... I think I do. But I thought I did. I thought I had a exchanger, but apparently not. Is unfortunate. Find double heat sinks, you throw them in the legs, you laugh about it, it's fun. So we got 2 full tons left to play with if we do that. If we were to do this, we're not. But if we were, Titan pod, that would be an idea. Fortunately, I don't have any energy ones. Could get a clan C3 in there for the increased resolve gain. Wouldn't be terrible. Huh? Do I have for it? That's odd. I was not expecting that. Oh, I had the room. Never mind. Didn't even need to do that. I mean, I've added like 7 tons of armor to it, but do you have access to a PPC capacitor? We do not. Sadly, no. It is not in the cards at this time. But yeah, we didn't even need to do that. We could fit in the double heatsink anyway. I mean, this would be a much more idealized Warhammer for obvious reasons. The ability just to tank damage and laugh about it. And also have a little bit of extra cooling, which it desperately does need. Yeah, there's several things I can think of that would help this build, but that we're not going to be able to do purely from a standpoint of, one, we don't have the kit just yet, and 2, we don't have the money. We will get that kit. It's just going to take a little time. In the meantime, Mini Awesome is just going to have to sit around and be what it is. But one thing I do want to get updated on this mech is at some point I do want to give it all triple clan ER PPCs. that will have to come with a heatsink upgrade. This warmer is interesting. Build my similar dual ER large laser MR20. That's not similar. Mine has 3 ER PPCs. You're talking about ER large lasers, MRMs, and a laser AMS and magshot rifles. These are not similar at all. First of all, yours is better. And second of all, they don't share any components. Is he still a thug? Oh, let's not talk about a thug for a bit. This Kid Fox will now have missily goodness, which we will probably utilize for some good and fun. I don't call Shadesword the Jersey Shore. It's that gaudy. Nothing's that gaudy. It is similar. It's similar in that they're both Warhammers. They share ER weapons and double heat sinks and AMS. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put an end to today's episode, folks. We had a grand old time. We're in the middle of clan space and we're making things work, more or less. We will probably sell a whole bunch of mech parts in the off season so that I can pick up much bigger and badder heavy weapons, or not heavy weapons, but bigger and better equipment, rotatey thingies. We're gonna get the next level of that. So yeah, to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Drac. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every single time I release one of these videos, press the little bell icon. Leave comments. Join the channel so you can actively support creators aside from just sharing, although sharing is obviously the best way that it can go. And I will see you all in the next episode.